So today we will learn about active voice and passive voice. Okay, so let's get started. Active voice. In grammar, voice means the form of the verb by which the relation of the subject to the action is implied or indicated. In other words, the voice is the form of the verb which indicates whether the subject is doing the verb or something has been done to it. There are two kinds of voice, active voice and passive voice. Now let's see next. Active voice. First, we will look for active voice when the subject of the sentence is a doer or the actor, and the verb is in the active voice. So, it is so because the subject here is active. Yes, I do the work because here I am doing the work. I myself is doing the work. He or she does the work. She, herself or himself, he is doing the work. Now in passive voice, see what happens when the subject of the sentence is acted upon and the verb is in the active voice. So it also because the subject is in passive means subject is relaxing and verb here is like object is active here. Like this work is done by me. Okay, and this work is done by her or him. So basically, what happens in active and passive voice, the subject here, verb, and the object. They change their places. So like Manika. Here in the active voice, Manika is the subject, opened is the verb, and door is the object. So here door will become the subject. Object will turn to subject in the passive voice. Verb will remain in the past tense. It will remain the same but will change into past tense. It will have a helping verb with it, and by will get added, and then will be the object, the manika. Subject will become in the object in passive, as I told. Now, general rules of voice change. The rule one of voice is the object of the verb is in the active voice. The voice becomes the subject of the verb in the passive voice, as we learned. Rule 2 is subject of the verb, which is in the active voice, it becomes the object in the passive voice, means generally the position change and it's preceded by the preposition by, as we saw in this previous sentence. Now, rule 3, the main verb is changed into the past participle form. This is the main verb open, it was changed into was open, means past participle form, and it is preceded by the correct form of the verb to be in a passive voice like this. Next, there are some verbs in with the objects. In such cases, either the objects can be changed into subject or other the it can be retained as an object. So object is called as the retained object. Understood? Some examples you can just read out and go through. I'll not read all. Okay. If you want, you can just go through it by pausing the video. So I hope you have seen the examples. Let's move further. How to change voice in the imperative sentence. Like if the verb is in the active voice and it expresses the orders, requests, commands, advices and all that. So the verb let is usually placed at the beginning of the passive voice when the sentence is an imperative sentence. And the verb is placed before the past participle of the main verb. Like shut the door is your active voice for the sentence. So how it will be, let will be Alice, let the door, as we see that the object becomes the subject. So this will be same here. So the door will come first. So let the door, and B will be added. B. Yes, B will be added. And then shut the subject. So let the door be shut. Tell him to go. Let him is your object. Let him be told. Again, B is added. Told, tell will become told in the past tense. Yes, to go. Understood? Now how to change the voice of imperative sentence. Do not, please not smoke. Please. In the active voice, you are requested to is used in the passive voice. Okay, you are requested not to smoke. Please go there. You are requested to go there, like this. So in such cases, an intransitive verb may also become into passive voice with you are requested to, another form of verb in the passive voice. So passive voice is with the verb should or be, any one of it, which fits better to the sentence. Hope your teacher should be obeyed. Keep your word should be kept. Okay. So how to change the voice of interrogative sentence? Let's see. If the interrogative sentence begins with the auxiliary verb do, the process of changing is convenient by changing it into assertive first and then into interrogative. For instance, do you see the bird? You see the bird. The passive of this assertive will be the bird was is seen by you. So no change in tense. Is this bird seen by you? Will be the correct, what I can say, question passive. Now, did you see the man? Was the man seen by you? But if you want to convert into assertive, like if the assertive sentence would be you saw the man, so the man was seen by you. Like this would be the sentence. So if the interrogative does not begin with do but begins with the verb which word, it can be directly changed into passive. So here, what who taught you English? For example, you taught you English. By whom you were taught English? Or were you taught English? Anyone? It's okay. Which book do you want? Which book is wanted by you? Yes. So this is how we change. Now passive voice with different preposition. I know the fact. The fact is known to me. Light filled the room. The room was filled with lights. Her manners pleased us very much. We were very much pleased with her manners. The poems of Tagore interest me. I am interested in the poems of Tagore. Okay, so this is the worksheet which you need to solve, and I hope you would be able to solve this because I have explained at my best. I have given my 100%. Now you should do give a 100%. So this all this exercise for your for your own. If you want to take a test of yourself and then just see if all the rules are fitted and your sentence is right. So I hope this is done. Thank you and have a good day.